There is a quiet signal the body gives, and most men ignore it. Not because they don't care, but because they don't understand what it means. At first, it feels like a small problem, something temporary, something that will fix itself. So they look for quick answers. A pill, a supplement, a hormone boost, something to bring things back to normal. But what if that small signal is not the real problem? What if it is a message, a warning that has been building silently for years? Because in many cases, what looks like a performance issue is actually a circulation issue. And circulation problems do not begin overnight. They develop slowly, quietly, over time. Let's walk through what is really happening. Imagine one of your arteries. A healthy artery is smooth on the inside, flexible, responsive. It expands when more blood is needed. It relaxes when the demand is lower. This flexibility is what allows blood to flow efficiently to every part of your body. Now, in a healthy state, blood moves freely. There is no resistance, no blockage, no delay. Everything works as it should. But over time, this system can begin to change, not suddenly, not dramatically, but gradually. It often starts with something that has no symptoms, no pain, no warning, no discomfort. Just a subtle shift inside the artery wall. Small deposits begin to form, nothing large, nothing dangerous at first, but they are there. And over time, they begin to grow. This process can take years, sometimes more than a decade. And during that time, a person may feel completely normal. They continue their daily routine. They eat the same way. They live the same way, unaware that inside their body, a slow change is taking place. As these deposits grow, the artery wall becomes thicker, less flexible, less responsive. The space for blood flow becomes slightly narrower, not enough to cause obvious symptoms, but enough to begin affecting performance in areas where blood flow is critical. And this is where many people first notice something, not in their heart, not in their brain, but somewhere else. Because certain parts of the body are more sensitive to changes in blood flow. They require rapid, strong circulation to function properly. So when that circulation is reduced, even slightly, the effect becomes noticeable. This is often the first visible sign. And this is where confusion begins, because the focus immediately shifts to the symptom. Instead of asking, why is this happening? The question becomes, how do I fix this quickly? So solutions are searched. Medications are considered, hormones are discussed, temporary fixes are explored, and sometimes they provide short-term improvement. But the underlying issue remains because the root cause is not being addressed. Now let's go deeper. Why does this happen in the first place? The body is designed to manage energy efficiently. It takes in nutrients, processes them, stores what is needed, uses what is required. When this system is balanced, everything works smoothly. But when there is a consistent imbalance, things begin to shift. Energy intake exceeds demand, storage systems become overloaded, and over time, the body becomes less responsive to its own signals. This affects multiple systems, including circulation, including how blood vessels behave, including how efficiently blood flows. Now, here is the important part. This is not caused by one single meal or one single habit. It is the result of patterns, repeated behaviors over time, lifestyle, diet, movement, sleep. All of these contribute. And slowly, they shape how your body functions. So what you are seeing on the surface is the result of years of internal change. Now let's bring this back to what most people experience. A man notices that something is not working the way it used to. It is inconsistent, unpredictable, less reliable. At first, it is ignored. Then it becomes frustrating. Then it becomes something that needs fixing. But again, the focus stays on the symptom, not the system. And this is where a critical mistake happens. Because if the underlying issue is reduced blood flow, then improving performance alone does not solve the problem. It only masks it. The real question should be, what is affecting circulation? What is reducing the efficiency of blood delivery? What is changing the behavior of the blood vessels? And when you start asking those questions, the perspective shifts. This is no longer just about one issue. It becomes about overall vascular health. Now, here is something important to understand. The same system that supplies blood to one part of the body is the same system that supplies blood to every part of the body. There is no separate network, no isolated pathway. It is all connected. So if circulation is being affected in one area, it may be affected in others as well. And sometimes the first sign appears in the most sensitive place, not the most dangerous place, but the most noticeable one. This is why awareness matters, not fear, not panic, awareness. Understanding that the body gives signals, and those signals have meaning. They are not random. They are not isolated. They are connected to a larger system. Now let's talk about what you can do. The first step is not to rush into solutions. It is to understand the situation clearly. Look at your overall health, your daily habits, your routines, your patterns, because that is where the foundation lies. The second step is to focus on balance, not extremes, not quick fixes. Balance. Support your body's natural systems. Give it what it needs to function properly, and remove what consistently disrupts it. The third step is consistency. Real change does not happen overnight. It happens through repeated actions, small improvements applied regularly over time, and the fourth step is guidance. If something feels off, do not ignore it. But also, do not rely only on surface-level solutions. Seek proper evaluation. Understand what is happening beneath the surface. Because when you understand the cause, your decisions become more effective. Now, before we finish, there is one more important point. This is not about fear. It is not about assuming the worst. It is about recognizing patterns and responding early. Because the earlier you understand the signal, the more options you have, the more control you have, and the better the outcome can be. Your body is not working against you. It is communicating with you. And when you learn to listen, you start making better choices. If you found this helpful and you want more clear, simple, and practical insights, subscribe to Dr. Sean Dozbo. This channel is built to help you understand your body without confusion, without extremes, and without unnecessary complications. Because when you understand how your body works, you take control of your health. Take your time, stay consistent, and move forward with clarity.